Hey guys, welcome to your bonus week 8. Now we're going to be going through the chakras. I'm only going to be doing one pose for each chakra because it's only a short practice. So let's get into it already. And our first pose is actually going to be our seated spinal twist. Okay, so find yourself here. When you're ready, close off the eyes. Let's just connect first. Drop the shoulders down. Take a big breath in through the nose and exhale it out. Let's inhale, reach the arms up nice and high for our first spinal twist. Exhale to your right side first as always and hold that spinal twist. So we're not only twisting through the arms, we're twisting through the neck as well. So really look back behind you over that shoulder. It should be just your fingertips grounding behind you here too. So notice if you're leaning back onto that hand, you should actually be able to remove it without changing your body here, your balance. A little something slightly different if you can and want to. We're actually going to wrap your right hand around your lower back, all the way around your waist, and you might even be able to place it on your left thigh there. So keep that in mind. If you want to try and deepen the pose, go for it. Let's take just one more breath in and out. We're going to inhale, unwind, reach the arms wide and high. Exhale to the left. So feel free to start with the hands grounded. If you wanted to take that extra bind, go for it now. Remember to look over that shoulder, not limiting your twist at all. Remember, long breath wherever we can. Continue to open the shoulder up and back behind you. Nice big shoulder stretch as well here. Think of your hips really grounding, connecting to the earth. Last breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Let's inhale, unwind, take a nice big reach up high. Beautiful. Exhale. We're going to sweep forwards here today, so feel free to stack just one leg in front of the other. I have my you're going to go your right leg in front first, say, and you should really feel this in the right glute more, but it's actually opening up our lower back, our sacral chakra. So walk the arms out in front of you to wherever you can. Now, if this is uncomfortable on ankles, just shimmy them around, excuse me, and get caught. Oh, excuse me. The baby does crazy things to my body. Reach out to wherever you can. So what we want to do is inhale, long flat back, keep the hips grounded. But exhale, drooping through the chest, then tucking the chin and just reaching to where you can. Now, if this is too much or you want to, change it up a little bit, just ground your elbows down to the mat, like so, a bit like a Sphinx arm position. Choose whatever you like here. Now, because your right leg is in front, we're going to reach your arms over to the left side. So creep them over, creep them, and then just hold where you can there. So don't stack the hands on top of one another. We need room for the arms just next to each other. Breathe through that nice big stretch through the side. Should feel a bit more intense now. You might be wondering why I've changed my positioning. I had to relocate my mat because I've got some baby stuff in the other corner. So from here, connecting to that sacral chakra, the color orange now. And we're going to inhale, walk it back to center with the hands. Come back to a nice tall seated pose. And let's swap sides. So your left leg will be in front Take an inhale, wide reach up high. Exhale, sweep the hands straight down, either grounding them and then bending the elbows, or I personally like to have a nice active reach, keeping the hips grounded, arms long, and folding it down. Feel really nice on the back. Feel free to add in a little bit of movement if you like. I like to sway my rib cage from side to side, really just frees up the back a lot. And the hips. So you should feel this a lot more on your left hip now. If you feel it in your knee, please keep in mind this is not where we want to feel it. You might need to change your leg position. Let's take a reach over to your right side then. So creep the hands over. You can have your elbows either side of that leg. You'd be quite flexible if you can do that, but reaching the arms long and straight is ideal. This feels so wonderful. Once again, connecting to that orange sacral chakra, the lower back and belly. And inhale, walk it back to center so we can rise it back up. Wonderful. All right, let's come over into our tabletop position. And we're going to thread the needle. So from tabletop, reach your right arm wide and high. And then exhale, sweep that right arm all the way through. Rest your right shoulder inside of the head. And then you're just going to keep this left hand grounded for now. So we're twisting through our midsection, our upper body, opening up our solar plexus chakra here. So this one's the one just below the rib cage, above your belly button though. Breathe and hold there. In and out through the nose. If anyone does want to take it a little differently in this thread the needle, you can actually open your left arm and wrap it around your back, but please don't put any strain on your neck or shoulder. Take one last breath where you are. Round that left hand right in front of your face. Unthread, open that right arm wide and high. And exhale, ground it back to the mat. Let's go other side. Inhale, left arm, open it up. Exhale, thread it through. Rest the left shoulder inside of the head. Position your right arm to wherever's comfortable. Maybe wrapping it around your lower back if you like. So keep in mind we're really trying to twist here, not just rest, but continue to open and twist through the upper body here. So we shouldn't be fully comfortable. We always want to push that boundary just slightly of being okay with being uncomfortable. Finding your long breath. Just a little bit longer here. With that right arm, grounding it back to the mat. Unthread that left arm to the ceiling. Exhale, connect both hands to the mat then. We're going to come into puppy pose for our heart chakra now. So toes to the back edge of your mat. Reach the arms out nice and long in front of you. And then start to droop your chest down towards the mat. Then lowering the forehead or third eye. So this is not only a great chest stretch for your shoulders, your upper back, your arms, Not only does it balance the heart chakra, but it connects your third eye, especially if you're grounding it there. So if this is too much, just bring the hips closer back towards you and the hands closer back. If it feels good and you want to take it a little further, maybe just reach a little further. But you don't want your hips going past your knees. So if you want to go deeper, you can actually come into spider fingers. So watch my spider fingers. Gives you a little bit more elevation. Or once again, if you've got even more depth, you might like to rest your chin. And this is a great one for the throat chakra as well then. If you're resting your nose or halfway in between, just take it back to your third eye though. Okay, ground through the hands fully if you were on spidey fingers. Inhale, push up to tabletop. I'm going to come into a seated position. Stretch the legs out long. We're going to get ready to lie down already. So, rug up if you need to. Arms out long in front. Inhale, straight legs, flex the feet towards you. Exhale to reach towards the feet. We're going to inhale to recline all the way down straight away today. Coming onto your back, make sure the head's going to rest on the mat. Once you do get down there, hug the knees into the chest. So far we've managed to do a pose for each chakra from the base right up to the, heart chakra was our last focus. And we're going to come into the throat chakra now. So this one you need to make sure that you've got some room over your head. We're going to come into a plough or shoulder stand, whatever you prefer. Now I'm going to come into shoulder stand just because of baby bump is going to be in my way for plough pose now. So keep in mind if this is not suitable for you, you're going to rock up. I'll just show you this one. Tuck your chin into your chest with your interlaced hands. Relax the elbows. So you're getting a nice big neck stretch. Great for that throat chakra. However, if you want to practice your plough pose or shoulder stand, shimmy to the very top of your mat perhaps. I'm going to tuck everything in. And then we're going to aim for our pose, alright? So roll it down with control. Your hands are going to be ready to brace your lower back and hips here. So with the legs up into the chest, rock up a few times with the feet kicking up straight over your head with the tummy muscles. Catch your hands with your hips and then start to either straighten your legs straight up to the ceiling, or if those who want to do plough pose, you guys can bring your feet straight over behind you. So really make sure you've got a supported hand grip on your back. I'd love you guys to stay there a little longer. For me, it's just a little too much at the moment now. Taking just a couple more breaths. So remember, if those two poses weren't great for you, you can join me for our seated chin tuck pose. Take one more big breath where you are. For those who are in the lying plough pose or shoulder stand, I need you to gracefully and controlled as much as you can roll out of that pose. For those who are seated with me, release the hands and just come into a seated pose. For those who are rolling out, feel free to rock up into a seated pose. Good job if you did any one of those poses. And now we can get ready to have a lie down for our Shavasana. So stretch out those legs long. Remember, ankles just over the edge of your mat if you're wanting your head to rest on the mat. Arms out long. So let's do 3 reaches and reclines. Inhale to prepare. Brace the quads here. Really important we get that brace. Exhale, reach. Brace the tummy there. Inhale, recline. You guys can go back as far as you like here. Exhale, back to the reach. Inhale. Exhale. And this time we'll come all the way down onto the back. So roll it down. Once you get down there, let's just hug the knees into the chest. We'll get our little spinal twist in as well. So with your left leg, inhale, straighten it up to the ceiling. Option to hold your right knee with both hands for easier, one hand for moderate, or both hands by your sides for a harder option. Brace the tummy here, that's what we're working on. Exhale to lower that left leg over 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round that left leg. Hold your left hand to the right knee and roll it over to the left side for our spinal twist. Ground the foot. Right arm reaches out long and straight away from us. Look over to your right arm as well. Close the eyes once you're there if you like. Nice big final pose. Brace the tummy, roll it back to the spine. And let's swap legs. Inhale, stretch your right leg up. Brace, do what you did on the other side. Exhale, lower that right leg down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ground that heel. Right hand to left leg. Roll it over to the right side. And your left arm should come out wide and straight, looking over to it. And then close the eyes. Nice big stretch. You might even feel it through the chest or arm. Sinking into it for one more breath. Let's brace and roll it back. Hug the knees to the chest. And let's get ready for our meditation. So feel free to stretch the legs out nice and long to the mat. Rug up, do as you need to. Hands can be out wide, shoulder blades tucked behind you. And once you do get there, you know the drill by now, hopefully, taking those 3 big sigh-full breaths. Allow yourself to settle in. Once again, I'm going to leave you guys lying down, but I will be in a seated position. Don't feel like you need to copy me, just stay exactly where you are. I will guide you through it with my verbal cues as we go. Remaining where you are, relaxing and enjoying. Finding peace here. As you lie here now, I'd like you to visualize your chakras that we touched base on earlier this week. I'm going to start at the base, known as your root chakra. The color red, the base of your spine. Best for grounding. Visualize yourself grounding to Mother Earth, finding balance in this red spinning wheel of light. Further up the spine to your lower belly, to your sacral chakra, your sexuality and creativity. To visualize balance here now. The color orange. Further up again into the diaphragm area, is your solar plexus chakra, the color yellow. Any imbalances, noticing them and correcting them to be balanced. Visualizing it happening, whether that be the color, feel, the look of this solar plexus chakra. Visualize balance. Higher up is your green heart chakra. Notice how much love you're feeling or giving. Does this need balance? If so, visualizing this balance now. To our blue throat chakra. Notice if there's any croakiness or soreness. This is often a physical way of knowing if your throat chakra is imbalanced. Visualize it balancing out if it's not. Rising to the third eye chakra. Notice if you are using your intuition here and throughout your days. Your intuition are connected to your psychic senses. Know that we all have them, it's nothing to be afraid of. Visualize balance in this third eye, color indigo. Your final chakra, the crown chakra, is best balanced when we meditate. The crown chakra also connects us. But rather than to Mother Earth, it connects us to Father Sky and further above into the universe. And the best way, as I mentioned, to balance this is through meditation and silence. Visualize balance here now. Noticing all the sounds you hear. Notice how you feel. Hopefully, you're feeling balanced and blissful. Start to awaken the body by wriggling the fingers and the toes. Taking a bigger breath perhaps. Rolling the ankles and the wrists. Taking a big overhead reach. And feel free to add on any extra movements you like. Hugging the knees into the chest as you lie on your back. Feel free to roll off onto your side into that fetal position. Rising up into a seated pose when you're ready, and finding your essential oil. Okay, let's get ready for our few big breaths. So, find yourself seated there. And let's go. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it out, drop the shoulders. Biggen out, in through the nose. And release. An even bigger breath. Let it go. With your prayer pose then, let's bring the thumbs up to the third eye. My thumbs at my third eye. My thoughts are pure and clear. With my thumbs to my lips, my speech is pure and clear. With my thumbs to my chest, my heart is pure and clear. Let's take a moment now of gratitude, whatever it is you're grateful for today. I'm so grateful for you to be joining me here for this practice. I really hope you're enjoying it and learning a lot from this program, and I will see you again soon. Namaste.